All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to jump into Counter-Strike? How's it going? I hope everyone's having a good day. Well, I guess the day's kind of done, isn't it? I hope everyone's having a good night. And hopefully I can provide some good Counter-Strike, if it works out that way. Not sure what's going on in chat, but they're rowdy. They're rowdy. Hope everyone's having a good one, and we'll jump right into this. Pissed around, no fuss, no muss. Actually, this is knife round, isn't it? Alright, so there is fuss, and there might be a little bit of muss. If anyone can give me the definition of fuss and muss, I'd actually really appreciate that. Because I'm not 100% sure what that even means. But I hear that's the saying. Where's E-Mode? He is doing a different qualifier. I'm by my lonesome this evening. Just little old me. You, me, and Dupree. And a little bit of CS and chat. CS and chat. Muss is like a mess. I'm learning. You think I would have asked the hard questions while I was a kid? Like what's a fuss and what's a muss? But I never did. I kind of just rolled with the sayings. So this is a BO3 command minus, says that on the top of your screen. United coming off a what you have to call. Where's Dupree? I'm Dupree. Yeah, I'll be your Dupree this evening. We must have to call a confident 2-0. Granted, yeah, context is kind of important, as in most situations. Guess you didn't put up much of a fuss as a kid. I did, but I knew what fuss meant, just not muss. Anyway, a tired Liquid team, but eUnited. Keep in mind they're all boot camping. I think they're all like normally this eUnited team is kind of all over the place, right? You have Relics, who's Canadian, Moose and Ace, Dazzle, Lap are all living apart. That's 2 players will fall per team, but now they're all in the same building. They're sitting beside each other, and I feel like that adds a level of chemistry. Because a Stillo won't get checked for. That's a free kill on a Moose. 11 HP. Still stays alive. Dapper will get this bomb down. They do have a lane smoke in which Relics will muss around win. As he'll take a tag. Jacob's just going to be holding the smoke. Dapper, here he comes. The Glock will run him down, and he'll actually find 2. He can't spin around in time to find the weak Ustillo, who finds the kit, finds a $300 smoke, and will find the defuse in what was a chaotic pistol round. Renegades are able to drag that one back. What time is it right now in Aussie land? In the koala den. What time is it over there? Quick math. I always forget time zones and, like, I don't know. Time zones are hard. 11:13 a.m. Huh. I mean, it's not too early for a beer, so you're safe. Maybe at 9 a.m. is, but... Through the smoke, a slaughter as JKS finds 3. Dapper and Relics may be able to find Jacob. But he's going to continue to take the fight as Nifty rotate over. That's going to be a decent nade off the skybox. Actually doesn't land at all. Dapper is going to get a poke his head through the smoke. He'll get taken down. 2-0 Renegades. Here comes the buy from United. However, keep in mind they got that bomb down first round. That's an extra $800, so they're able to get the rifles, a sprinkling of utility. I think Relics might... I'm actually very surprised Relics and or Dazzle didn't buy a Galil just so they could get a nade, another flash, a smoke, maybe even another molly. I feel like that's important, especially if you're going to go for buys like this that are typically very light on the utility. And again, especially on Inferno. Jacob is going to push down. He'll win that fight against Dapper in the health department. It's a public holiday? Oh, really? Is it ever too early for beer? Probably not. I feel like me saying that is kind of like agreeing that I have a problem, but I don't. As the nade comes through late, Dapper and Dazzle will fall. But as I was saying, I'm actually very surprised that a Galil isn't bought by one of those two players just to get that extra molly. It's going to come into the fold when they, let's say, try to go towards A. Now, there's no molly in pit, and they have two smokes. Lane and arches is probably what they'd smoke, or library, and you know. Sorry, memes. Nothing I can do about that. Sorry, dog. And Mubot has me misidentity'd. My name's Seaside. Hi. If you're wondering who I am, I believe that caster that it's pointing out, is he German? He's a lovely guy. I don't think I've casted with him, but I recognize the name. It's JKS on half wall. Gets one, falls back down to 52 HP, and rotations are coming through with 27 seconds. Smoke off CT, JKS retreats all the way to top oranges. Moose wins that fight, but he gets tagged down to 30 from the spray. Killed from the molly, Stillo finds the last. That's a clean round from Renegades. You only lose one player, that's ideal. You know the round went well when he escaped with 3 AKs. 3-0 as the eUnited are going to have to just go stick it out with pistols here. He is German? Okay. What a gorgeous human. I'm kind of like a mixed breed, if you know what I mean. I'm German, French, and British, so I feel like I should be accepted by majority. I'm also Canadian, so that just means I'm already apologizing for everything I say. So I have the basis of being loved by everyone, I hope. And if you don't love me, well then at least we can be friends. You still out? We'll peek on the pop. Flash Moose is absolutely just full blind. As Ustillo will clean up the other two. United, keep in mind, not a lot into that. Upgraded pistols, a little bit of utility. But they do just get shut down. So 6 countries. Yeah. Sure. Dapper will catch JK. That's a good start for eUnited when the AKs and more utility than the first rifle round will come out. They can chain molly, slash utility towards banana, keep those players honest. They're able to get brackets control now a bit more comfortably. So that does mean they have to deal with Ustillo. Dazzle gets caught when those support spraying through a wall to clear top porch. And that's when Ustillo will strike. And Nifty, in the meantime, has found one. eUnited down to 3 players. One of which is lit down to 28. And they're slowly working their way up banana. They're heading it towards B. At a man disadvantage in the numbers count. That smoke keeps them at bay. Jacob, that nade will be good. Actually, it's not. I keep saying the nades will be good, and they're not. So next time I see that, not going to say anything, and the nade will be great. Just off the mark, United decided to backpedal, get some utility off these B players. That way, when they rotate and try to retake towards A, they have no smokes. They perhaps have baited the mollies. They might be low on flashes. The idea is there. They're going to walk wrap on towards A. Will they check? They saw where that smoke came from. But I don't think they're going to check for Nifty here. Such an off angle. He'll spray 2, and he'll find the 3rd of 4K for Nifty. That man doesn't need it up. Give him a rifle. He gets 4 into that round. eUnited back on the pistols. They've hit max loss. That's $3,400. But unfortunately, it's not enough to justify a full buy. You buy to about 2,000. If you lose, you still get that 3,400. What a great start from Renegades. A nice little off angle there from Nifty. You just said that the next nade will be great. Oh, I did jinx the next nade, didn't I? Sorry, Jacob, your nade's gonna suck. Yeah. Yeah, that's my bad. I'll take full responsibility. I didn't even notice that. You're an Ace fan? I'll tell you a story about Ace in a minute, as Nifty will spray 2 down. Tapper, while blind, taps him away the CZ. His life is short-lived. Dazzle. We'll catch a little bit of luck with that Deagle. But Relix is stuck and has bomb. I don't think it's going to end well for him, but he will catch the only player that remained on B. He can run it all the way to B. Famas and Molly. You know, Molly top banana because he's not sure based on the timings where everyone might be, but that secured him a plant. He will get the bomb down. And Relix is going to hide away. Relix just trying to find another one-on-one. And Renegades members have separated, so this may be the one-on-one Relix has been waiting for. Hazard. Molly back sight. Has a weird feeling about that smoke, but they're now going to push up. The Molly towards Coffins. As JKS going to check CT, he will. Easy kill for him, and it's simple, well, close to simple 6th round for Renegades. It had some hiccups, but it gets well recovered. All right, what was I going to say about Ace? Okay. He was at the, with Rise at the time, Rise Nation, they were at the NA Minor. And I'll tell you what, that dude had the cleanest bowl cut I've ever seen. And I'm only telling you this because I'm like envious of it, because it looked fresh. You know, he had his ears pierced, he had a sick chain, looking sick in his Rise swag, and he had the cleanest bowl cut I've ever seen. Not one hair out of place. I was dead impressed. He pulled it off. So if you need tips on how to pull that off, he is your guy. And Dazzle's your guy to find that lovely little wrist flick on towards Nifty's head, checking all the angles, spraying away. As Dapper gets one towards top mid. They did decent damage. Dapper through the logs. That's no hardwood. As he'll find the headshot. It's Hazard who's still a remain, and already good timing on the rotation from Hazard, but can he find a frag? Can he stop the bomb? There's 3 members of eUnited there. Gets the first, but he's fighting back to a smoke. Moose finds Ustillo and eUnited. First round on the board, keeping 4 alive. That's perfect. Means they don't really have to break their bank, and look how much utility they still have. So they don't have to break their bank. They've set themselves up for 2 rifle rounds, and Ace has the op still. Ace cuts his own hair, maybe. Moose is Canadian, isn't he? I feel like that actually is a Canadian thing to do. I feel like the name Moose isn't that out of touch of reality for Canadian names. Like, I feel like that's actually something that could be a thing. Smoke towards CT, Nifty. Playing around these smokes. He has the idea of trying to get one towards Yaps before falling back. As Dapper has snuck up, he's hoping to catch the Coffins player, Jacob. Tags him a little bit. Just going to keep Banana control. The bomb is heading with him. This tells me immediately, based on the minimap positions, that it is going to be a B wrap. They'll throw 2 players towards brackets. They'll try to get towards CT. Nifty may be caught off guard with this, but he is posted, so he should get at least 1. United are going to start to go now. 23 seconds. There's no time to waste. There's no falling back. It's full commitment. Dapper, a lovely entry. He'll double in for it, but he dies to the molly. Ace has to hold CT. There's no smoke for the cross. He holds it, and he holds it well. He'll find Nifty. Bomb will go down as it's a 2v2 now. A retake for Renegades. He still doesn't want to repeat this without a flash. Flash it, he will. And Ace will hide as Moose is on Coffins, waiting for this banana player. Flash isn't deep enough, so Moose can keep fighting. And Azza rips his head clean off. It's Ace, who had a clip in the Liquid game. Will he find one here? Not this evening, at least not this map, not yet. Azza will take him out. He'll pick up the op. That'll go to Nifty's hands. He'll get the defuse and may even elect to grab the double op. They're talking about it, and that's what they'll do. Nope. Don't want it. I don't want anything to do with it. They'll keep the AK. Renegades make that look close to perfection. 7-1. Now keep in mind, with, I wasn't tabbed in for a minute there. With keeping 4 players alive on the rifle round, they have given themselves another go. If they lose 3, 4 players, this buy is a lot weaker than what it appears to be now. It's a complete all-in, and importantly, they got the bomb down. So that, of course, bolsters it a bit more. So United get full rifles out again. Although they do go down to $1,400. They get the 800. Everyone's still sitting pretty from after the first rifle victory. But the T side of Inferno has its ups and downs. I feel like I watch a lot of teams, and for some teams you can tell if they prefer T or CT side, but Inferno's one of that maps that kind of flip-flops for me for a lot of teams. Like some teams just prefer the CT side, some prefer T side, but sometimes it's weird how sometimes it jives and your worst side becomes your best side, and that's the opposite speaks for the other team. It's kind of weird. Inferno's one of those weird maps where it kind of like plops back and forth. Nice math. Math has never been a strong suit of mine, but I believe my math is correct there. 1,400 plus 800. You can do it in your head. I don't want to tell you the total. There's too many numbers to remember. I have to remember 5 rounds of loss bonus. That's a lot to remember. I can barely remember my age and birth date sometimes. As Ace will find Estillo. Dapper. How does he connect that onto Jacob? I'll never understand. But Nifty's still here, and he's going to get one more. Make it a third before he goes down. Nifty hitting some crucial shots as Ace has to stick the plant. JKS gets close, but Ace wins it. Able to dodge the flash just after planting. Had to stick those digits, and he wins the 1v1. They get United their second round. Cash is in a weird spot for Renegades. 3 players could technically justify a buy with 2 being broke. So pistols will be distributed by Nifty. He'll drop some over. They'll have CZs for everyone. I feel like United were caught off guard that the op of Nifty elected to go towards the site. He makes it work. Fortunately, just overwhelmed based on numbers. Jacob finds a gap in the smoke. Tries to take advantage of it, but the opposite happens. As Renegades will hang on for the pistols, try to play some exits. They don't get punished for trying to do this. As United will send it. Majority of the players down bananas. Moose has seen that angle before. Believe it or not, there's a clip that came out today, and I think that's why he checked it, as Azar gets one, but only gets a Mac 10 out of it. There's a clip that came out today where Poyo was playing that exact flower pot on exits, and he got 4 kills from that position in exits. And I think he saw that clip, and that's the main reason he cleared that. Because you cannot see a thing. Here we go. Dazzle will stick with the Mac 10 Daddy, as it's a quick get banana control play, and Nifty unable to take him with him. It's just JKS. And he gets 3. 3 letters in his name, 3 kills. An aid will claim him as Jacob will hold the cross. Relics one bullet away from death if it hits him in the dome. He'll take some more tag damage. The Molly's supposed to keep them at bay. Stops them from pushing Chapo right away. But Renegades will take their time. They have a kit on Jacob, and they have 2 Mollies, 2 smokes. If utility is used correctly, this retake should be a breeze, and Jacob will find relics. And you can see how much of a breeze that really was. The Mollies make that at least 10 times easier. 10 times easier? That's better. It's supposed to be an S there. As a mathematician, I got my degree from my backyard. That tells me it made it at least 10 times easier. You can make any observation and you choose that. What do you mean? There's 3 letters in his name. JKS. What, you want me to say syllables? I don't know, man. Look. I never claimed to be brilliant, and I don't know. Alright. I was going to say, I don't know how that shot didn't do more damage, but JKS has the follow-up. He'll find Tapper through the half wall. How did JKS get 3 kills there? Running through smoke, my good sir. He sprayed 1 down, and the other two just jumped through the smoke into his loving arms. He's a madman. Still out. Shoulder peeks it out with his smoke. Dazzle will be mollied off back towards Arches. He will head. Was just being sneaky about this in NA apps. I think Azar does have another smoke if he wishes to use that towards apps, but Ace catches Jacob, and Ustillo will fall. It's Azar alone. Drops the smoke at Hay Bales, and Nifty is playing Arches, but no support given Azar. He throws a smoke, but it's not enough. Nifty will fall without a frag, and it's JKS looking to save that up. They break out the doubles, and they'll leave with a single. I'd love to toss that over to Nifty in the next round, and or bring it back to Banana if given the spawn. Why do you want me to say that word that comes out of chicken? I feel like I'm being used. They are going to hunt him down. I do not see a world where JKS makes it out of here. However, what? The shot on Dazzle is nice, but the shot on Relics... Give it to me twice. What was that? As JKS is going to live. I eat my words, and they don't taste good. What? I don't know. I have no words. No words. United guys are having it hard to find some words for that. And now Nifty has an op. Thanks to the duties of JKS. Unbelievable. Round 13, United are fighting for their 5th. Renegades would love to get that double-digit mark. 10 seems quite juicy. They'd love to get there. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we're using Mr. Auto Director. First name Auto, last Director. Any problems you have with him, please bring it up with him directly. He is guiding the show this evening. The creative director. Nifty. We'll creep around the corner. Nice shot on Ace. I don't think he wants to repeat that. And Jacob will use a smoke. This allows him to rotate towards arches and help Nifty out. But Nifty will cancel the rotate, and Jacob will come back. Jacob must be oddly careful here. He has a molly to flash, so his life's actually worth quite a bit outside of his positioning. Speaking of the molly, JKS drops it. Dapper getting in his face. Relics misses that shot, and with 12 seconds, Dapper has to find this kill and get the bomb. Finds the kill. Dazzle deals with the bomb as Moose. It's not Elliot. It's just Moose as he tries to hold Banana, but the CZ's too strong. You know the CZ's kind of ridiculous when he uses it over the UMP. As Dapper and Dazzle will both get back sight. One gets removed. It's just Dapper. 1D remains. As it's a 1v1, he's still pushing up. Has him tagged down to 2 HP. And that will get the job done. Op retrieved. No kit. He'll stick the defuse. 9 rounds for Renegades. So I found this in my house today. You can't see it, but I'm looking at it. It's a stress ball that looks like a volleyball. I never realized how stressed I was until I had a stress ball. I feel more stressed, actually, with it. So if you ever want to make an investment in stress balls, make sure you're not stressed, and it will make you stressed. If you're wondering who I am, I was gonna say who the caster is, but that's kind of me. My name's Seaside. Moobot doesn't know who I am, and that's okay. As Dapper finds Nifty Azert, we'll try to hold arches. Just absolutely spot on flash. We'll make that kill so easy for Azert. He's still in first pit. Speaking of flashes, they're seemingly all on point. Hazard, what is this one-man army hold in sight? And all of a sudden, it's a clutch for Ace. How this round quickly spun on its head thanks to one man, as Jacob will control the Family Spray. Again, retrieves the op. That keeps getting lost throughout the round as eUnited on round 15 are sent down to the abysmal 2-round loss of 1900 plus whatever they had saved up. But that only amounts to one thing only, pistols. And a lone UMP. No molly, smokes for everyone. Never realized how stressed you were until you got married. I feel like you got the stress. Never mind. Yeah. We'll go with that. Okay. I wasn't sure what happened. I had to do a double take. Dapper killed Jacob and Dazzle killed Dapper. That's alright. Mistakes happen. And they're going to continue this push in towards B, currently held off by a molly, but Nifty is railing and ready to go, and he peeks out through the smoke. Will find one. Nifty, I think, got dropped through the smoke from Dazzle. Man advantage United, bomb down, but look, they are out of utility. They have nothing but gunfights to keep them in this. Relics finds the op. He heads to emo / single pillar. Never mind. All the way to quad. AK new box. A lot of names for that. As he'll hold towards CT. Still peeks into it, and it's just Azure to retake. And 10-5 is where we'll go. I said Renegades wanted double digits. They'd be happy with that. And United may be content with 5 as well. Actually, look, this is my idea with the CZ, okay? Let me know if you guys think this is stupid, alright? Now, there's an upside and a downside of the CZ. Upside, unreal 2 taps at range. It's stupidly strong in your face. It can out-aim pretty much any gun in the game, okay? You know, those are pretty good upsides. The 2 downsides is slow reload, so if you spend your 12 bullets, you're probably dead. I don't think any player will give you a chance to reload your CZ, and secondly, it takes forever to pull it out. To undo the button and take the zipper and pull your CZ out, it takes a long time. So here's my fix, right? That addresses both issues to make it decent. You cut the clip size in half, so it's 6. You have 6 clips, but they're hot swappable clips. So like it's like a quick reload. You know what I mean? I don't know. Give it a quick reload. Give it 6 bullets, maybe 8. I don't know. Pick a number. 8 bullets, but make it a faster reload, and maybe reduce the damage a little bit. Yay? Hazard. Glock's dazzle down. Still pick up the USP. Nope, he lost it. Doesn't know where it went. Sticks with the Glock. As relics. On site, trying to tap away. It's only able to get 1. Jacob's there. Bomb goes down default. They still have a player in A. Apps. Dapper. I'm surprised he didn't wait for his teammates to get towards outside of library. As Ace will come around the corner. 1 tap for 1 tap, and Ace doubles in. He doubles down on this hand. We'll see if the dealer will be kind to him, as Ace is going to tap this out, try to get Azur out. Good shoulder peeks, but he's slowly taking damage. 3 bullets remains, and Ace hits it. But I simply don't think he has time. Azur played that clock. His ragdoll gets 1 last hurrah. Ace may get 4, but the round goes Renegade's way. Yeah, isn't that insane? Like the reserve bullet, like 20 in the clip, 120 bullets in reserve. That's why I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm biased because I use this. P2000 over USP silenced. Don't at me. I'm just saying P2000. You get more bullets. You have 1 more in the clip. It's spammable. Just saying. I mean, it's personal preference, but I just like the P2000. You know, I'm the same guy that thinks the MP7 is the best SMG in the game. Not price point wise, but damage wise and armor pen wise. I don't know. To each their own. Pistol rounds are kind of like a preference thing. Some people buy Deagles, some buy R8s, some buy dualies. You know, it's whatever. Dapper hears him coming, drops his smoke. It may be too late. I think Renegades are coming through this, and they're not. They have time on their side, so they're not going to feel too pressured. Alex and Dapper want them to. They're begging them to come through the smoke. Up close with the CZ. As you still wait for the mid-smoke to dissipate. Dazzle strikes from Boiler, and he is out of there. Doesn't repair their Boiler, but he leaves it broken. As Renegades push into the site, they may get a little overwhelmed as the pistols are pushing and trying to find fights. Moose still alive in first pit. He's gone unnoticed. So unnoticed, he's able to get 2 kills, and Ace finds the last. They'll retrieve the guns. That's 2 AKs and UMP firmly in their grasp. Renegades will lose to the CZs. And oddly enough, a P250 on Ace. As eUnited will answer back with pistols, which can be deadly on maps like this, where the sights are close, if they're tight. There's little spots where players can hide with pistols. Top Banana is pretty much a free kill with a pistol if you play it correctly. Boilers are another one. A-Apps is hard to clear. Sight, there's a lot of boxes. Pit, if not properly checked, you can see what happens. And all those factors combined works out in favor of eUnited. Did he just... Oh well. So no armor, basically only two upgraded pistols, smoke, and a flash. So, we'll let that slide. Ace is gonna line them up and knock them down. JKS will die to Dazzle's Molly intentionally. Then again, I'd rather feed an AK. Didn't want to die to the SMG. Fair enough. Fair play. Doesn't matter. It's a toss-away round. It's a throwaway round. He'll get rid of it. No stats padding. No more extra money gained. It's a push from eUnited. They're taking their 2 SMGs. They're going on a family road trip. Not the friendly kind. As Nifty goes down, they can continue the push. They have 2 players down mid and 1 down banana. They have pushed Renegades all the way to alt mid. They completely own mid. It's their stretch of highway. Jacob tosses the bomb over to JKS. Jacob wants to play close to the smoke. Then at 10 o'clock, they'll finally regain mid-control. United will fall off. In the grand scheme of things, United have taken more damage. They've lost Ace, and 1-for-1 trade on the CT side is never ideal. Plus Dapper, Relics below half health. Dazzle's at 82. Yes, there has been damage to LT Stillo. But Renegades handles the situation appropriately. Azure throws some utility towards A. He's the attention keeper. The rotate stopper. That is Dazzle on Fountain. Will float. After getting one, Dapper pushes in towards Chapel. His UMP on fire. Azure will cut one rotation off. Moose spraying drastically. Trying to catch Azure, who may not turn around. Wasn't expecting Moose to keep pushing that way. So that's a fight Azure should win. Not expecting Moose to do that play. He was expecting someone to peek him first from CT. As it's Moose with an AK and a 1v2. Lovely shots from Jacob, who finds 2 in the end. Renegades will get to 12. United stuck at 7, but they have cash. Don't worry, United fans. There will be an up on Ace and rifles for everyone else. Deep nade from Relics. Great damage onto Jacob. If Relics just takes a pod shot through that half wall, keep in mind it is a double up setup for United. Can prove to be deadly. The pod shot, that's the one I was talking about. As Relics will pick a target, that can be oddly difficult. If there's multiple people jumping around a corner like that, it can be hard for you to decipher which one to aim at. Typically, you thread the needle. Relics picks one and takes him down. Nifty's out of the round. As Relics will be able to find Azure, who tried to get in towards CT spawn, wanting to run it to A. I think United realized the situation of what's happened quite quickly. As Jacob take this carefully. Moose will peek. He gets a kill. Gets a second in the molly. Moose gets 2 while burning. He's the last death of the round, but United back into it. Get 8. They keep 4 alive. And Renegades is cash. Well, That's an early reset down to $1,400. They're going to buy into it fully. I was going to say they should probably invest a little bit, at least those players that have to double save. So Jacob does just that, but he's the only one to buy armor. Everyone else keeps it pretty light. Upgraded pistols. Flash here and there. As Ace will catch Nifty down mid. Jacob into A apps, but there's a molly at his feet. eUnited content after getting the first pick. Simply fall back towards site. Not wanting to get caught off by these pistols. As the flash comes over, Moose in pit, spraying drastically. Easy round for eUnited. It's just upgraded pistols, keep in mind. So it's a cleanup. It's a mop-up. Cleanup in aisle Inferno. As Renegades will have a similar buy here. Probably less, actually. Probably less utility. They're probably going to go for nothing. Maybe one flash. Pretty much identical into the previous round. We'll see how Renegades want to handle this situation. Again, it's another one of these rounds where you get a pick. Maybe you can transition that gun into getting another one, maybe a bomb plant. But you're grasping at straws. And they're hard to hold on to. There's a molly at mid. It separated the troops. Maybe Moose will fall. Nifty. Takes a couple extra bullets, but gets it done. But immediately, there's the refrag. Dapper feels like maybe they're trying to fake this into a B hit. But no, the bomb is spotted. Jumping for the M4. Azar has armor and an M4, but it doesn't matter. They'll keep it clean once again. Losing one member. Double digits eUnited. Here comes the buy from Renegades. Up on Nifty. It's a great sight if you're a Renegades fan. You'll love to see that in Nifty's hands. So we'll see if Nifty's going to be able to find the opening pick. United are still running the double op setup, so Relics and Ace will be looking for their own first bloods, respectively. None to be had, not even a single point of damage on anyone yet. All the nades that has been thrown, not a single point. Azar peeks on the back of a flash. They'll get top banana control, and then, oh, some more. I'm not sure if there's 100% calmed on what this play was. There's no flash over. There's nothing to hamper that CT player. Perhaps trying to use just pure aggression and timing on the United player. Just trying to catch them off guard. Did not work at all. Azar falls. No refrag whatsoever. And now they're going to shuffle back towards A. We've seen this, where they try to fight for banana. They'll get control, but be down a man or take significant damage. And then they feel they can't win those B fights anymore. They'll come back to A. They'll try to get brackets, but look, they're all here towards mid. Every single Renegades. There's no A apps control, so they don't know if that's clear. Someone could have pushed down alt mid. They could have be pin. Nifty wins an also important battle as Dazzle pushes up with his AK. Is only able to spray one, but Moose in pit. He's going to find a lot of success. He sprays two. As JKS smokes, grabs bomb, will get digits in. It's Relics and Dapper who are on their way to the scene of the crime. Or JKS tries to get away with murder, and he needs two more to the list. The hit list. As he peeks into them both, and Dapper will dink him out and down out of the round. Defuse in. eUnited within one round now. They've been able to claw this one back on their CT side. I mean, just look how rough this half has been for Renegades. You win pistol just to lose the following 2. You get your rifles out. You get the round. You get round 4 of the second half, round 19, just to immediately lose 4 straight. It's been a rough, bumpy go for Renegades. And it's not going to get any smoother. At least not here. They won't have the full buy. They'll have upgraded pistols. CZs, of course. Nifty prefers the P250, so he can get that utility. Double up still raining out from eUnited, but they are certainly making this a contest. Shot from Ace from top balcony. Doing what he does best, finding frags out of thin air. As Renegades with their pistols are trying to escape, trying to elude these rifles. Run away from them. Get out of the face of danger. Nifty, another P250 kill. I'm becoming a believer. As Relics is the only line of defense towards that B site. But Nifty, what will he do with this M4? Flash out, but can't take a fight in the back of it. Dazzle's pushing in through the back door. He lines them both up. The books are riddled with blood. As it's 12-12, we have a tied game. Cash has been building on the eUnited side. I mean, look how rich they are. And Renegades are able to get the op back out for Nifty once again. Everyone gets AKs. Everyone has full utility except for Nifty due to the op price. I'd like to see a bit more of a sound default. Wherever they go, they seem to commit a lot in numbers. I haven't really seen a full-out default where, like, they send 2A apps, one person worries about mid, a couple people can get banana on their own, and that's what we're finally going to see. And they have to do this without being picked. That's kind of being a bit of an issue with their double ops on eUnited is getting picked. So see if they can avoid getting first blooded, if they're able to get map control, and if they can work off of this control. So they do get A apps control, but look, they haven't made any progress towards B. And there's only one player there from eUnited now. They've used their utility. They've forced Renegades and kind of made up their minds for them, telling them, yeah, you're not going to get banana. You're not going to be able to fight for it right away. Castillo flashes out. Boiler, and look, it takes 4 players from Renegades to get brackets. And it will allow a kill as Dapper goes down. Bomb is all the way back 2 stairs. They will leave Ustillo there to hold the brackets control they just fought for. First half score was 10-5 in favor of Renegades. As they grab the bomb, make a little bit of noise towards B, but bring it back to A because they've held on to brackets control. As the United have 2 players here. They're 2-2-ing. As the first player in the site, Dazzle. Deal with Ustillo. Missed shot from Nifty. Cost him his life. There's still another player here, and it's Moose. Dazzle gets 2. Moose gets 1, and Moose will get his second of his own. It's Jacob. In a 1v2, look familiar. This time it's Relics and Ace, the double ops to retake A site. Jacob has 1 smoke. He'll pop that to his right. Molly mid-site. Will not affect him now. Actually has looted another smoke. Scavenger perk. He'll use that towards lane. And he's looking for a one-on-one. He'll jump up on default. I don't think he sees Relics access for a bit of spectator smoke, but he will spot him. Looks like he did see him. He'll jump back sight. Ace has lost track, and Jacob hits a lovely shot. A must-win, essentially, for Jacob there. Something had to go Renegade's way eventually, and Jacob will forcefully take that one. 13-12. A big 1v2 for Renegades to pick up. A pause from Renegades. Talk things through, see what went well, what they didn't like about the round, because it was close and they did rely on a clutch. You can't always rely on one player winning a 1v2. So perhaps discussing some changes that they'd like to make. here we go. You can see the utility is on the superiorly. English is hard today. It's late. English just degrades for me. The later it is over here. Utility is comfortably leaning towards the eUnited. I wish I spoke another language, actually. Real talk, chat, between you and me, I want to learn Italian. Don't tell anyone, but I feel like Italian would be sick. I'd like to know. I'd like to learn that. Will I ever? Probably not. Learning's hard. Dazzle top balcony. Ace has one of the two ops towards top lane. As Azar and Jacob slowly get top banana control. As Nifty will throw smoke towards library. It's going to be a full-blown A hit. A couple players rapping. We'll see the course of action as Ace gets his volley out, but he also spots a player jumping across. Sets himself up for one, has support from Pit, goes back for more. He goes back for seconds, and he gets it. It's a buffet, as JKS is the last thing that they're going to serve. He's dessert, as Ace is hiding in sight. 8 seconds. This round is going eUnited. We're in a tied game. No way JKS gets out of this, and he won't. He'll eat USP bullets. 13-13. Oh, I know some German. Du hast mich. That is the extent of my German. Yeah. That is that's all I got. Ramstein, yes. It's you hate me, I think, right? I believe that means you hate me, something along those lines. Dazzle, good timing on pushing porch. As Dazzle will stay underneath the porch. Damage dealt to you still. Keep in mind, look what Renegades has. It's not what you consider deadly by any means. As they start to drop like dominoes, Nifty will do the same. 14-13, Renegades. 2-round loss. But you're on 4. Do you want to give up 15 to United? Azar says no, and the rest of the team agrees. Jacob. He wants to go through the smoke, but so does eUnited. Jacob gets a freebie onto Relics, as Azar will deal with Dapper, who pushed through that smoke at the same time. Moose beats the molly, but he can't beat the bullets. As the bomb go down, Ace not even going to attempt to go for this one. This is going to be 14-14. We're going to go the distance. We are indeed going to go all the way. As Ace will try to save, he's worth quite a bit of money. 47.50, 800 for the molly, 300 for the smoke, 400 for the flashes, the kit, the head armor. It's worth a good coin. As Renegades will make out with AK, 2 AKs, an AWP. They make out all right. Who will be the first on match point? Match 1 of perhaps 3 needed. A tactical call from Renegades. Talking things through. Imagine there's a gun down for JKS somewhere. Unless he's going to battle Glock it. Yeah, there's an AK just over the lip. Match round, match point. My bad. Match round. Match round, match point. I suppose they mean the kind of same thing. Who's going to be on match round first? Who's going to be on match point? Stretching it to make myself seem correct. Yes. Interesting. Both tac pauses have been taken from Renegades. eUnited haven't taken one yet. They have been tac pauseless. Nade early from Dapper. Tickling of damage to Azure and Nifty. As Dapper immediately falls back towards here to throw the top banana smoke, believe, or mid banana smoke. We'll see where that will land. As Relics and Dapper will boost towards new box. Dapper goes up. Relics will head towards Coffin/CT, I'd imagine. If he stays back sight, that may get a little sticky, but it looks like he is going to stick around, actually. He's going to hang out, and he's going to stay towards the emo. He's still out. Smoke arc side of brackets. As Jacob will flash for them to come out. He has to be careful. A pod shot comes through. It will only be nowhere near the required target, as Ace will just fall back to a safer angle. Should get one. A flash, and the blooming smoke sends Ace off the corner. This is a wrap towards B. All 3 members of Renegades will not be challenged. When eUnited tried to run this, Nifty was in the library. So they're able to shut this down without a moment of hesitation. The op back sight now is starting to work. As Relics finds Ustillo, Azure comes out. First Orange's player dropped, and Relics is stuck. Nowhere to go, but he's able to frag one more. Finally, they'll use the molly. Force him out. Jacob peeks just before it blooms. He'll pick up that bomb. And we'll sit in an even man stance retake. Where Nifty and Jacob will go towards site. JKS on 34 heads towards Chapel at Nade. A little less than half. And those bullets will take him down below the half mark. Down to 5. Clock's ticking for eUnited. That molly missed. Not where he wanted it to go. If he hits that, that's a kill on Nifty. I don't think eUnited are going for this. They've wasted too much time. The molly missed. They didn't use any of their flashes. They're falling off. It is 15 for Renegades. Ace is trying to find them on the exit, but he won't find anyone. Renegades find match point. Predictions about Sydney winner? I think it's going to be a team of 5 players and a coach. And I think they're going to win it in the grand finals. What do you think? We gotta see his death in third person and through a smoke. Jacob answers back as JKS and Ustillo will get a apps control. I mean, I feel like there's about time. I mean, this is the second IEM Sydney event, so I don't think an Australian team will win it. As JKS full blind, falls to Moose. Although, that would be pretty hype. I don't know, man. CS is kind of really up in the air right now. A lot of teams can win. Finds Moose. Jacob, good find towards top of lane. And Jacob will double down and trying to cut off Ace before he even has a chance to get close to his sight. You heard Ace swing and hit his knife on the wall as Ace is waiting out the smoke, but Jacob kind of has the same idea. They'll smooch in the smoke. Nope, they'll miss each other. No smooch. But Ace has completely snuck through. I don't think Jacob's going to come back. No, he will. He's wise enough. He comes back. First map goes Renegades' way, 16-14. We needed 30 rounds, and we will go all the way. But Renegades will pick up eUnited's pick of Inferno, which doesn't bode well for the next map, which will be Renegades' pick. Renegades giving their fans heart attacks all day. Has that been the case, Ryu? I've been AFK today. So the next map, we're going to be looking at a Renegades pick of Cash. United are going to have to come out swinging. They tried, but failed. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be jumping into the second map shortly for the StarSeries I-League Season 5 North American Qualifier. Hang on.